Why you should take control of your massage career. A long time ago, I heard 10 two-letter words that changed my life. If it is to be, it is up to me. The meaning that I drew from that was, if I think it, if there's something that I see and my insides, my soul, my consciousness, my ego, my spirit says, hey, we should do this, who else would hear it? It was said to me, and the only way that it's going to happen is if I do it. So the second you come up with an idea, no one else has come up with the idea in your head at that moment the way you have. It belongs to you. The question is, are you going to do it or not? Are you going to step forward or not? Are you going to act on it or not? And when you come to that moment, when you decide if you're going to or not, you can say to yourself, if it is to be, it is up to me. You can decide the value of how important this is, but what type of importance would you place on joy? What importance would you place on the sense of purpose? When you get to do something that's so special to you that you feel that you are doing something greater than yourself. I have to tell you that when the spark of the Massage Hustle program came to me, I felt that way. I felt that all of a sudden I was in a position where I wasn't just evolving and improving my own career, my own space inside my massage room. But here was an opportunity to help others and to expand my reach and to make other people create these incredible hustles of their own. And that would magnify and make so many more people help so many more people. And all of a sudden I felt a sense of purpose. And it created inside of me the same type of joy. It made me remember when I first graduated in 2000, in 2001. And I'm just like, I'm going to change the world. And I went out there to do that. And I did. I changed many worlds. Each of us is a world. And I have transformed so many lives. I've taken away so many problems and pains from people's bodies. I wouldn't take back a moment of it. Everything is so beautiful. I think all of those moments of massaging all these people, which are now thousands of people in tens of thousands of hours, that gives me great joy. But it was so fresh at the beginning. It had so much intensity when I first graduated with an unknown future ahead. And when I found the seed that I was going to create this massage hustle and be able to share this way of just throwing out all the distractions, getting rid of all the things you don't need and you don't need to worry about, and then finding all these tiny little shields of how to just make the bad things just bump off, and all that's left over is just this gold that makes everything easy. That's the good part of the business, the best part of the business, the success of this business, the part that normally comes with years of mistakes, which I've made for you. When I started to realize that the massage hustle was to be my future, I started to get those feelings again, those butterflies, like I was going to make a difference, like I was going to change the world. And there have been plenty of moments when I first started where I questioned myself. I wasn't sure, but you know what would happen? Someone would take the program, they would use it in practice, and they would achieve all the goals that I had achieved, but for them, in their way. And they would write back to me and say to me, I did it. I'm doing it this way, I'm doing it your way, and it's working for me. And it just kept reminding me that this is right, that this is good, and I'm not giving up. And neither should you. And you can try different variations of how you're going to make a successful massage business. Try this one. Try this variation. Even if you don't end up doing it as your ultimate way, even if you decide that you're going to open a brick and mortar place of your own, or maybe work in an environment like a spa or clinic environment with others, which is all good, okay? But even if you're not going to do that, you're going to gain such a vast understanding of our business, of our industry, of how to relate to clients, of how to keep them as clients and not let them slip into friends and change the professional dynamic between you. There's so many little things to know. And I'm really, really excited to share them with you. For the first 10 years of my career, I worked for others. I worked in spas, I worked in clinics, I did events, I did whatever, I did everything. But at the 10-year mark is when I awoke and realized, why am I giving half of my money away? I had grown. At the beginning, they took 60%. By the end of 10 years, they were only getting 30%. But still, why? When you're working in an environment that requires you to do what is on a menu, you become limited in the service, in what is available for them to receive based on what they ordered off of the menu. Does that make sense to you? You might have a client and they come in with complaints and they need X, Y, and Z, but the menu is only A, B, C. That's all you're allowed to do from this menu, but they need X, Y, Z. You see what I'm saying? When you're working for yourself, you are able to use your skills, what you've been trained in. I'm not saying do things that you're not trained in. You are able to use your toolbox of skills to service them. Your intention is to help them the best you can. That doesn't come on a menu. There's no part on the menu that says the best I can do for you. That's not something that they can order. It's something that you can give. And you can only give that when you're an independent. You can't give that when you're working for a spa. You got to do what's on the menu. You got to do what all the other therapists are doing, what they charge money for. That's what you have to do. The truth is you're not a cookie cutter. No one is. You have to push yourself into cookie shapes. What you are is unique. What you do heals special things in special ways. That's what you do. So bring that best foot forward. Be that person. Why would you not? Why would you not want to bring the best you can to every single hour you spend helping others? It should be that should be your default. And if that is your default, you over time, in your marathon, as you steadily keep going forward and forward and rising up and doing better and better, as you do that, you will evolve into a master of your own uniqueness, of your own skills and beauty. You will heal in a very special way. And ultimately, you're going to find all of the people that want to receive your healing, your style of healing. That's the point. Becoming special, becoming something that people want. And when they are ready for a massage, I feel this way, I feel that way, I need a massage. You want them to not think of the spa or that they want a massage and they start trying to find. You want them to think of you. That's right. That's right. You. Be that. Be that therapist. Why is this a beautiful and fulfilling career? One of the most beautiful and fulfilling parts of the massage industry, of being a massage therapist, is that our joy comes from giving, not taking. The more we give, the more we help, the more we heal, the better we feel. Massage itself is healing and transformative. And those transformations that you do one person at a time literally changes lives. Every time you help somebody, you are creating a richness within your own career. And that richness compounds. The more you help, the richer you become. Once you fall into this space of being able to receive in gratitude, the richness of the joy of giving by helping others, transforming their lives, there is no better career. If you had any feelings that you are more than what you're doing right now, that's the reason why you should be taking this course. I have already made the mistakes. I know the pieces of the puzzle that work. Allow me to share them with you. This singular program, the Massage Hustle program, will save you years of mistakes and fumbles so you can get started ahead of the game, ahead of yourself. That's what this program is about, to give you a leg up, to start your career in a place that sends you in the right direction towards success right away. I wish I had this program when I had started. That's why I'm doing it for you. If you're going to make an independent massage business, do it right. If you're going to make this business, start doing it knowing what the mistakes are, where the potholes are, all the errors you can make. Learn them now. Like, why would you not want to know this information if you're going to spend a career working in this field? Sometimes you imagine a future and you imagine what that future is going to bring. And sometimes you imagine what might happen in a negative way. And if your mind starts going down that negative spin, then sometimes that negative feeling is literally going to squash your ambition. It's literally going to stop you from stepping forward and trying. That's what limiting negative fears do to you, to anyone, to everyone. And it only happens sometimes. But when you're equipped with the right information, when you know how it starts and how it ends, those sometimes disappear. You no longer have fears. You no longer have worries. You no longer have to squash your ambition and not try. Just try. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to try and it not work and try and do a little better and to try and do until you get it. That's what the Massage Hustle is all about. You're going to refine all of your skills on how you find clients, how you manage clients, how you talk to clients, how do you get more clients. You're going to have to practice. Failing is not bad, and you're not even failing. Every time you get a no, you are succeeding because we are looking for the yeses. It's so easy. You think you dig in a mine and all of a sudden you're just like, dig, dig, dig. Oh, gold, gold, gold. No, it's not like that at all. You start digging, you're working hard, you're digging, you're like rock, rock, diamond, yes, rock, 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 gold, yay, you know? That's what you have to do. You got to throw away the rocks to find all those gems. I can't tell you how many rocks I've thrown away to create this program that is full of gems. And let me tell you, the most basic understanding, like just open your mind to this simple concept. If you are able to hold down a job right now, if you wake up and get dressed and go to work and do massages and go home, you are able to run your own independent, successful massage business. Nothing more required except massage skill and being able to get up and get dressed and do a massage. So you're already doing it. The funny thing is that as you're working in that spa right now, imagining working for yourself and thinking that it's going to be so much work, the hours spent in your spa, in your work right now, are so many more hours than you would work as an independent. Independents that talk directly with their clients and book one-on-one massages and do those massages and get 100% of that money, that is a lot less time than having to go in and do shift work. You are spending dozens of hours a week traveling and sitting there doing nothing, waiting for a massage and not improving your career while you sit there and wait because the spa is doing the branding and the networking and getting people in, not you. You get people in for yourself. You do your own massages. Your time shrinks when you are an independent. Your money grows, your time shrinks. It's way better. Join us. There's no reason for you not to join. Check it out. If you do massage, this community is for you. We have an amazing free mini course that you can take, which will just send you in the right direction. It will make your ideas, the juices flowing in your mind to start thinking in a clearer way. maybe for you in the right way. Maybe you're already thinking in the right way, and this mini course is going to reinforce the fact that you're doing a good job. Keep going. Or maybe you've been doing it in such a way that has not been bringing you the type of success that you feel you deserve. Maybe shifting your perspective and trying a different way might bring you the results that you want, that you've been looking for. Click the link. I'll see you on the inside.